Welcome everybody to the Heart of Geek stream tonight. Not sure why I have so many alerts up there, but anyways. As you could see by the intro, well, for all of you guys on the purple app and the red app, you saw the intro. I got to figure out how to get it to pop up on the other app. But well, we're going to be working on my Titanic build today. You guys can't really see any of it because it's behind my other camera, but it's all over here, but you'll see it when I move it to the front. But we're going to be starting at stage 25 this evening, and we'll be going until I decide to stop. I've pulled the first, I think, the next 5 stages out, so we'll at least be doing those, and I know they're related to some decking and more of the engine related activities. What is up, Fahad? How you doing? So we'll go ahead and get started. As is customary with all of these sets, they have magazines where they talk about history of the item that I'm building. So like for this one, it's in this issue it talks about the belly poke. That's the part 2 of that, where they talk about this individual. And then the Japanese influence in Glasgow and stuff like that. It's during the Edwardian era. Then it talks about other stuff that was inspired by the disaster. But in this issue, we're going to be working on the well deck forward bulkhead. So if you guys have heard me talk about it before, I like the way that Hatchet or Agora models puts their parts together. I just had to figure out the way that but each box is each specific issue, and on the back there's a code that references the box. It took me a while to realize that. I think I saw a video on it on how to know which box ties to which issue, but there's a code on the back that actually specifies the box. So the last 2 digits basically tells you what box it is. Got all my parts over here. This build has, sometimes it'll have super gluing respects. If you guys saw the last one, there was quite a bit that I did off stream because I wasn't aware there was going to be that much. But I opened that one backwards, which is kind of weird. But anyhow, the parts in this issue, let me open them up. The first part's going to be the well deck forward front bulkhead. And a lot of these, thanks Fahad, but yeah. So the first part's going to be the well deck forward bulkhead. So you guys can't really see that, but they're plastic pieces for the most part. What I've noticed is so far a lot of the deck is plastic, and a lot of the inner workings of the ship are metal. At this point, it may change going forward, but at this point that's where we're at. But then in this little paper section, we're gonna have other parts and the screws. So we've got, let's see, they're called connectors. So these are connectors A. Let's see, we've got connectors B. There's 2 of each of those, and then we've got two deck ladders that we'll be connecting, and then we've got 10 CP screws. So with that, we'll go ahead and I'll put these off to the side. I may not need that. I'll move it out of the way. So I'll put these off to the side. I'll be working with this one directly. First step is take the well deck bulkhead and fit 2 connectors that are marked B. Let's see if I can see that on the parts. It says they're marked B on them. So let's see if they are. But they'll go into the end of the bulkhead down here. Fastened with 2 CP screws. Thanks for the follow, Grant. Let's see, does it say? I do not see where it says marked B, but maybe I'll look and see if there's something that makes them look. Oh no, now I see it. Those are marked A. It's very small on the inner part of the part. It's literally right. Oh, these say it better, but you might be able to pick it up on camera right there. They're marked B. But it's very hard to see. I literally have to. This one's a lot easier. The other ones are. It's a very small A on the part. But basically, we got to flip this over this way. And the nice part is they've got notches on them, so you can only put them one way on the ends right here. So they're going to go on the outer edge. Let's see, make sure I put them. Yeah, there's only one way they can go on, so I don't know why I'm. That one's being weird though. And then we fasten them with 2 CP screws. Yeah, I'm looking forward to actually getting further in this build. You guys can't really see it because it's hidden by the camera, but I'll show it later if I don't ever have to pick up the parts. But we'll see. Well, let me. I've really liked the ease of how this particular build has gone, to be honest with you. So it instills more confidence in building more from Agora models, and I'll put a link to this set in the description. I think you can still buy it too. It's a subscription model, so there's those 2 connectors added. And then it says add the other ones that are marked A over the other 2 spots. So again, there's notches on these, so you can only put them one way. So, and then 2 more CP screws. See, just for context, later on today, we'll be building up another one of these. This is the first engine I did very early on. We'll be doing another one later on today. I do know that's one of the parts coming up. I was looking for the screwdriver. I had it in my hand. But yeah, essentially this part that I'm building up will connect 2 of the pieces that I've got over here already. So you'll see those in just a minute. I looked at the issues, that way I could kind of get prepared for the stream. Was supposed to do it yesterday, but we had family stuff to take care of yesterday. So, one thing I didn't talk about was this is also a LED strip. I didn't mention that early on. That's step 1. So step 2 is take the forward well deck assembly from issue 21, which is going to be this one right here. So for all you guys there on, so you can see it. This is part of the deck that I've already started to put together. And the bulkhead that we just did, and identify the 3 fixing points for the deck, which are these 3 right here on the side of the bulkhead, and they're gonna go. Oops, I didn't mean to drop that, but there's 3 spots right here on the I think is this the way it goes? Yeah, because there's going to be little notches in the plastic part that this goes in. There's small tabs on the wall that these go in. So I got to make sure that they align in those. Knowing this is going to be the hardest part of the thing, is getting these in the notches. There's 2 of them. Now I got to get it in the other 2. There's the 3rd one, and there's the 4th one. So then when you do that, it aligns with the screws, and then we got to turn it over and put them in place with 3 more CP screws. What are we building today, Jacob? We're continuing the Titanic. So right now I'm working on adding a bulkhead assembly to the deck right here. Obviously we've got more of the ship right here. So this is the front part of the hull. But I don't know if I'm going to be working that at all today, but I brought every piece that I've currently built of the ship. So there's a funnel with part of a deck. Here's another section of a funnel with more of the deck. And then here's another front piece of a deck piece for the ship, which I'll be connecting to this piece here in a second. It's I think near the end of this stage that I connect this one to that one, I believe. Thanks for the like and user. It's the Titanic from Agora Models. So I'll put, well, I can't on TikTok, but if you guys follow me on the purple app and the red app, I'll have it in the description where you guys can check it out. That's what we're building today. You guys missed my stream. If you saw it last week, I was working on Knight Rider. I'm waiting on some parts to continue working on my X-Wing right here. And then same thing with, I've got a board coming in for the Ecto 1 right here, so I can continue working on that. My Enterprise is down here, and then you could kind of see the DeLorean's right here behind me, and then the Infinity Gauntlet's right there. So those are the current models I'm working on, and then I'm trying to think, are there any other ones? I don't think so. There will be more. Like I'll be starting the USS Constitution. It comes out in April. It's another ship. It's one of the ones I've been hoping that they would come out with at some point. My prized possession? Oh, I don't really want to give away that on camera, but it's not a cheap item. You don't see any of my sports memorabilia, but I'm a huge Laker fan, as you can probably see on my arm right here. I've got some very high, so very nice stuff. I'll just leave it at that. But that's probably my most prized possession, is something related to basketball. Anyhow, so next thing, that was it for step 2. So we've now connected this piece to the deck. I don't know if you guys can make out any of those little details on the front end of that. Fahad, are you talking about the sports memorabilia that I have? Yeah, I probably won't show that on camera. I don't really want it. My brother, one of my brothers thinks I actually should, because of the amount of stuff that I actually do have, but I'm keeping that private, to be honest. So yeah, the next step right here, there's a little notch for the LED strip. So that's gonna go, there's a little notch here that tells you that it only goes in one way. These are kind of a pain to put in because they're like in there tight and you gotta be careful with them. So basically I try to push. They say in the instructions, oh, I had it up a little too far. There we go. You'll hear it snap into place. That one. And when it goes in, it's right here. And then this. So it's aligned right here. And I don't know if they'll actually, sometimes they say you'll need to use a flathead screwdriver, but a lot of times I don't have to do that. Oh, the tattoo, it's right here. Yeah. I just haven't, like, I haven't completely finished it. This one's been, yeah, there's lights. So like in every single, these will also, when the assembly's set up, so you see the wires here, these actually will smoke when the build's completed too. But yeah, there's lights in the bottom of these, so they'll light up the entire deck too. And at some point, we'll build this up, the engines will actually move. So there's all types of stuff that go into this build. That's why it's it'll be pretty interesting when we get there. We're fairly early on. Like I said, this is issue 25. I think there's going to be 100 and something total issues that I'll be building through. So yes, it is. It's the USS Constitution is going to be very realistic because it's actually going to be mostly wood, just like and you build it like you would normally a ship, like the way that you would actually build a big one. You build it the same way. So I can't wait for that one, to be honest. It's one I had growing up in a plastic model version, and I've been waiting to get another one. So when I saw that they were coming out with it, that's a guarantee. I've been hemming and hawing about a few other ones. My kids want me to do the Terminator exoskeleton, so that's step 3. Step 4 is we got to take the forecastle deck assembly from issue 21, which is the one I showed you earlier, and then turn it over, and we got to fix the 2 deck ladders right here, which I think, the funny thing is, I think they don't screw in. I think they just pop into place. There's tabs on the back of this, so they don't screw in or anything. They literally, there's tabs right here and here, and we literally just pop them on. The reason we don't really have to is because I think the next step, we're gonna connect this part to this one, so it's gonna kind of lock them in place to begin with. So just like that. So when we see it this way, the deck pieces are right here. The deck ladders are right there. So that's step 4. Oh, my main hobby user. Sorry, I'm a basketball player, man. So I play basketball in my free time. Even though it doesn't look like it with my size, but I definitely do play the game quite a bit. So I haven't decided. I've been contemplating starting a podcast again, and I just haven't done it yet. Oh, I hit that piece on accident. I knew I would. But yeah, this is what I was talking about, is we're going to take this and these 4 slots. Let's see, where does the ladders go? They must go underneath because I don't see them on here. So these go over that piece, and these go into the holes. There's holes that guide them in there, it looks like, on the outer edges. The outer ones go into little tabs in the holes. The ones labeled B and then the ones labeled A slot into these 2 holes here. And make sure that, yep, and then the ladders are right here on the other end. So when I do that, then it's gonna, we take 2 more CP screws and put these in place. Let's see. If you're still here, user, sorry, I didn't know if thanks, Fahad. I'm gonna put these in place until they're tightened up. With plastic ones, you don't want to over tighten because you can break the plastic, so I always go until they become a little like where they stop. I don't over tighten them. So let me change the thing real quick to my live chat, because it'll only give me the top chats and for the red app if I don't change that. Alright, there we go. So there we go, what we've done through this stage, and this is the end of step 25. So now we've put these parts together, and this is what this part of the deck looks like. And as you can see, these parts are now the ladders right here aligned with the deck that we just did. And we'll put that part to the side right now. I think the next step is more, the next few steps will be more related to engines. But, so step 26, here's, I believe I put them in order, yeah. So here's 26. Get that ready. Oh, almost put in the wrong thing, got my finger. That wouldn't have been good. So let's see again. More stories. It talks about 3 nurses and an orderly in this one. So if you read through, if you get this issue number 26 talks about that. And then the Stone Titanic, where it talks about who fitted the Titanic, was the same people that fitted, I guess, Belfast City Hall in Northern Ireland. And then how many illnesses and accidents were aboard the ship at the time, I guess. And then so on this step, we're going to be working on the deck of the engine room. So again, this is going to be another plastic piece. There's not a lot of pieces to this part, it doesn't look like. Some little pieces. So we'll see. But yeah, so let's see if they, oh, here they are. I was going to say, I thought they said they gave me tweezers. So if that tells you anything. So I'll put this box to the side. The first part is the 26A is going to be a thrust block. My son saw the engine piece that I've already put together, and he's like, how does that actually work? I said, that's just one of the engines. That doesn't really do anything yet. But so we've got thrust block A and thrust block B. Again, more plastic parts. And then the pipes. So we've got all these little pipes. So if you could see that, that's why I need tweezers, because I'm going to be fitting those to the thrust block, but they're very tiny. And then we've got so there's pipes for the port and starboard side, and then a short pipe for the port side and starboard side, then an elbow pipe, all in this little bag. And then this is the deck for the engine room. So the engine room goes underneath the ship, obviously, down here at some point, but we're just putting it together now. And then, like I said, they gave me a pair of tweezers. I don't think I even have, I have some, I just don't know where they're at this point, and because I haven't really had to use them. And then 3 PB screws. So we'll go ahead and move this over here. We'll be working with the thrust block first, because I might need some, says there's push fit connections, but sometimes I'll see if they actually ever need super glue. I've got my super glue over there just in case. But the first step is to take the 2 parts of the thrust block and fit them together. And it says they fit into the holes as indicated, and they're a push fit connection. So it looks like they're going to go this way based on the, yep, just like that. That was easy. So yeah, so that's a thrust block. It's, as you can see, it's very small too. I think the next step, we're going to be putting it on the deck. The deck that I just moved over there. I believe that's the next step. We might actually be fitting the pipes to it, actually. Never mind. Yeah, so second step is to take the 4 lengths of pipe and arrange them. It says arrange them as shown. So I'll get them out and ready. What did I do with them? Oh, I put them over here. I was like, normally I put them over there. Messed myself up that time. So I'm going to take them all out and lay them on my, man, if I can get them out. Let's see. Alright. Seems like a little tiny pipe, but let's see. 26F, I gotta see if this, which way that these go. This is this one, so this is 26E. This is 26F. So they go a specific way on the picture, so I'll lay them out that way. And then, let's see. One goes this way. Which, that's this one. And then this one's gonna be this way. I can get it to go the way I want it to. Well, anyways. So, then this one's another piece. I wonder if that's a piece that broke off in shipping. Makes me wonder. Is that another little tiny piece in here? And I don't remember there being 5 pieces. Yeah, it says fix the place using a very small amount of super glue. So I knew I'd need that. How many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's the elbow pipe. That little tiny piece. Okay. So first it says take 26F. I'm going to take these tweezers. And then take 26D and attach it to that. So this is 26F. This is 26D. And it shows this part going into this. Damn, I can barely even see that. This is going to be fun. I can barely even see that this close up. Damn. This is my age showing. Is there a hole in that? There is, damn. It's a very tiny one. Yeah, this is going to be the hardest part of the day, I think. Dealing with this. This reminds me of the little stuff with the funnel. I'm going to have to do this like 3 times, I think. Can't even get it on there. Damn. I don't know why it's being a pain. I've got it on there. It just won't go in the hole. The hole's very small. I can't even like explain it on TV or on the camera how small this is. Doesn't help that I really can't see it. Gotta get magnifying glass or something for this shit. Damn. I literally cannot. Maybe I'm putting it on crooked. Maybe that's why. Damn. This is gonna be fun, guys. I can barely. Might ask my son to do it. Actually, you know what? I might actually have him come in here, and I'm having really a tough time. Oh, damn, I left my phone over there. Hold on a second, guys. I'm gonna see if my son can come in here. And work that part for me. Because I literally cannot. I'm having a hard time seeing the. Let's see what he says. I literally, the tweezers aren't even helping. Oh, you know what? Am I even putting it on right? That might be part of the problem. Just looked at the picture. I think it might be putting it on backwards. Wait, which one's which now? Now I gotta look and see, did I grab the wrong one? I know that one's that one. I think that was the right one. I think I put it down. Problem is yeah, that's that one. So that's this one. But yeah, so let me look. The curved part is the one. Yeah, this one goes. Maybe that's part of the problem. I was doing it backwards. Let's see. I still can't see it. That doesn't help me, but maybe I was trying the wrong side. These tweezers aren't very good either. Damn. Like this one, I can actually see the hole. I actually do think I was doing it wrong. Yeah, I think I've got it on there, but it's just not gonna stick. Maybe I have to. Yeah, maybe I have to do the super glue thing to get them to. Yeah, you didn't get the. You did the jump scare again. I don't have my headphones on. You gotta do it when I'm wearing headphones. The 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 day that I'm playing a game and I've got my headphones on, you'll have to do it. You keep doing it when I'm not wearing them. Plus, from this far away, I wouldn't even probably hear it anyways. I said that, and then the minute I turned it around, it freaking went right on there. That's funny. So there's that one. That's funny. The minute I freaking said 26F, I gotta make sure I do it right. I think is it that way? Let's see. Is it that one? Pretty sure it's. I'm looking at the picture. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, just if you want to get me next time, just make sure it's when I'm in front of my computer wearing my headphones, which could be tomorrow if you have enough points for that. Let's see. Why am I? Is it this one? Maybe that's why. Oh, I've got it that way. Okay. Now I gotta. It's kind of hard to tell with these little pieces which way things are supposed to go. Thought I had them going the right way, and then I did not. So like that looks like it would be this way. I did the, yeah, that's the right one, but make sure I put this on the right way. I don't think this is the right way, but the picture just isn't matching up for some reason. Looks like it would be like that, but it doesn't. It shows it the opposite way. Oh wait, did I do the shit? I did it on the opposite. Okay, that's, damn it. Did I screw that up? 26F and 26D. That's the one I just did. Oh, I keep no wonder I'm looking at the same thing I just did. I'm trying to match it up, and it wasn't what I. Okay, I'm an idiot. This one goes this way. I was completely looking at it, the wrong one. I'm looking at the same one I just did for 5 minutes. This one's this one. Gosh darn. Okay, that one I think goes this way actually, yeah. Like that. There we go. Okay, it's a lot easier when you figure out the right way it goes. So let's do the super glue on the end of this one. Sorry about that, guys. I'm literally sitting here I spent way too long looking at the wrong thing. And there's that. And there's those. That's those. I'll let those sit for a second. Where they're gonna go on the thrust block. Yes, sir. What's up? So like they'll go. Let's see. I gotta make sure that I'll be facing this the right way. Doesn't look. Let's see if I can figure out. It says 2 blue holes. Okay, so it'll go this way. 2 of the parts from this will go in the top part of this, and the other 2 go in the sides down here. So the one I just did, this 26F will go, let's see, I'm going to do that one first. It will go in the side right here, and the other part will go in the top, and then vice versa. That one will go over here and in the top on that side. So does it say use, yeah, small amount of super glue. Alright, yeah, I'll be on here for a bit, since I just got on, not even 41 minutes ago. I'll be on here for a bit. So I'm going to put some here and some right there, and then hopefully get them in before the super glue dries up. This reminds me of all the little details I had to do on the X-Wing, which was a pain in my butt. That's what this reminds me of, though. Get in there. Just needs to get in there, though. Damn it. Did it go in? Maybe it did. The top did, I know. That part doesn't look like it did, but it's sitting there. So maybe it did, and I just don't think it did. Alright, there's one side. The other side will be just like this on the opposite end, so we'll super glue that part and this part. Thoroughly enjoy you coming into chat too, Fahad. Hope to see you in a bit. Let's see. That one went in, that one easier. Oh, now it's stuck to my finger though. Come on, get in there. Man, that's why they say use the tweezers, I guess, even though. Okay, dude. What the hell? Just go in there. Then I can. There we go. Okay, that side went in. I just need to get this one to go in. There we go. Alright. That should stay. So that's what it looks like with the pipes in there. You guys probably can't see it, but there's the pipes on it. And then I think we got to do the elbow pipe, which is even smaller. It's like, it says if necessary, but it goes in this slot right here. I think, yeah. On the right side over here. Gotta see which way it goes. I think it's, yeah, it's the big slot there, facing downwards. Yep. I'll put some little bit of super glue down there. And hopefully I can grab this piece. Yeah, this frickin' thing is just lovely. Let's see which. There we go. And I'll let it sit there for a second. The tweezers did help a little bit. I think the last part is we attached this to the deck. right here, and it looks like it's going to go right in this area here, and we'll use the P. It's interesting, it says EP screws, but I'm like, did I read that wrong at the beginning? I thought it said PB screws, but maybe oh no, I read it wrong. It's 3 EP screws. So yeah, it'll be right here with 2 of these. I read it wrong. Which makes sense, because normally the P represents that they're going to go into plastic. If it says M at the end, it's normally meaning they go into metal. So that's why I don't know. I think I looked probably a little befuddled when I said but they'll go right here in these little 2 holes there, and then up underneath we'll screw them in, and again we'll go until they're tight, because otherwise they'll. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be, honestly. I've always struggled with little tiny pieces because of my hands are not the smallest. I mean, they're kind of pudgy. Anyway, so this is the engine deck, and we fitted the engine thrust block to it. So we'll put that to the side for now. We may not even, excuse me, now my nose all of a sudden decided to run a little bit. Put that to the side for now. I know we're going to be working on another one of these going forward, so that'll be what we do. You guys probably may be able to hear kids outside, because I've got the window open and there's kids playing outside, so you might be able to hear that. You might be picking that up on my microphone. But issue 27 talks about help arriving, part 1, on April 15th, 1912. Wireless operator on board RMS Carpathia received a distress call from the Titanic. And then they talk about the dogs on the cruise, or on the ship. So just a bunch of interesting stuff, and then they talk about the precious jewels and stuff that were on the ship too, and various other things. But yeah, so now, like I said before, we'll be working on parts for the second engine. So as I showed you the other one, that's the first one, and we built that very early on in the build, and it's been just here for a while. I'm not even sure how many engines there are actually in the build itself, but I guess we'll find out when we get further on. But I do have this whole, if you guys can't see it, but there's a bin right here with all my boxes in it. So I've got a ton. I think I'm up to, see, I'm building issue 20. I'm on 27 right now. I think I've got up to 90, maybe 100 boxes right now. So that tells you how behind I am in all of my builds. So but this is helping me get them completed. So I figured I'd do that because I was getting behind filming videos and stuff like that. So I'm getting all the parts ready. The only ones I won't take out are the screws. What is this? Oh, that's the part that was around the tweezers. I was like confused there for a minute. A lot of little pieces again, but these aren't as bad as the previous with the pipes. So I'll leave the screws in the bag. These are 5 BM screws that are in here, but then we've got 27A, which are all cylinders. So this is cylinder 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I have to look to see what part is what. It looks like this. Let's see if this one's number 8, Number 7 is this one. Number 6. Oh, this is number 5. And this is number 6. So I'll put them like that. Then we got, those were 27A, B, C, and D, and then 27E is the connecting shafts. There's 4 of them. Then we've got short connectors, which are these little 4 connectors right here. And then we've got valve rods that there's 4 of them. They're like little triangular connectors, so you'll see them like this. And then we've got the columns for the port side. So I don't remember if this was port side, just in a different area, but this will be on the port side of the ship. I don't remember where. Well, one of these is port side, one of these is starboard. So we're going to be doing, this is the port side of the, we'll be doing it again. Obviously you see on here, we'll be working this side because these are all the same parts. And then this is 1/2 of the top is what we're dealing with here. So I think the next issue is the other side, but anyhow. So the first step is we take the 4 connecting shafts, which is the these 4 square pieces, and then we connect them, and the 4 valve rods, and then we lay them out, and we take the smaller circle facing this way. So we're gonna have them like this. I don't know why it says do this way, but it did it before. I guess it makes it easier. I can't remember. It's been so long, but we lay them out like this. And then we put them on the middle part of the connecting shafts. So they face this direction. So we'll put the round part on that, just like that. And I'm not sure if it says to put the, let's see, fit the valve rods onto the shafts, making sure that the grips circled are connected to the central bars, which I did. I don't recall if I connect these to these though. It doesn't say that, so I'm not going to. I'm just going to connect the central ones to the small circle to the center column. I'm going to follow the directions. It's been so long since I built the first one that I honestly don't remember the steps, but we'll get there. Just like that. Ultimately, when we finish it, it'll move around. But let's see. That's that part. So then step 2, take the short connectors, which are these little ones. Note that one end has a smaller, yeah, so if you guys can't see it, but one side is bigger and then the other side is smaller. So on these. So it says that put the smaller grip on on these parts, the smaller side is going to go on this connector on the end, facing this way on all 4. So you'll have it ultimately looking like that, if you guys can see that. I'll show you guys if you want to see it, but you do that for all 4 of these. One more. God, I don't know why my nose hasn't run all day or anything, and I get in this room and then it starts. Must be because it's warm in here. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so that's all we need to do right now with these parts. I'll put them off to the side. The next part that it says is arrange these basically backwards how I did it. So arrange them like this. So 8, and then 7, and then 6, and then 5. And they actually do. I was looking at them, but they actually are labeled on the inside. You can't see them, but it says L5, L6, L7, and L8 on the inside of these. So, and it explains that in the actual magazine here. But what we're doing now is we're taking these and we're aligning these. So we're fitting the cylinders to the tops of this. So I gotta make sure I'm putting them, yeah, they go in the little holes here. Sorry, I need to put them on top, not the bottom. They'll go here, and then there's only one way they can go because of the way they're notched. There's notches in the a pin goes in, and then the hole goes in it. So there's only one way that they can go on. And then they're gonna be the 4BM screws is how you screw these in. And that's gonna, once I do that, we'll be done with this part. Thanks for the follow. Does that say Leo? I think it does. They would be way too small for your hands. Yeah, they're pretty much way too small for mine, but I just kind of adjust. I've been dealing with these for quite a while now, so it's become easier for me to deal with, I guess you can say. But okay, that one's being a little pain. I have to use a different screwdriver for this one. Sometimes I use the smaller one. It gives me more of a grip, but we're also going into metal, which that's why they're BM screws, so they're a little more difficult. Others use oil sometimes when they're screwing these in, but I'll do this one next. I'll get it started with this one, and if I have issues with it, I'll change over to the other screwdriver. I even have the other screwdriver over there that might be easier. Depends. I have multiple, but gosh, my nose is just, why is it doing that? Let me see if this one might be too small for this one, but I can at least get my hand on it. Yeah, it's going to be too small. This one I'll have to do it again with this one. There we go. But yeah, you'll see in the next issue, we'll just be working on the other side of this, I believe, because that's how the other one went too. We basically will complete the second engine before we move on to something else. I'm going to put this one in and just work on both. Okay, set that there, finish these off. And that'll be it for the, that's that. There we go. So, it's the way this looks so far. That's one half. Obviously we'll be doing more of it in the next stage, but basically the completed work is this, and what we did with these 4 things right now. So I'll set them off to the side for now, and then we'll move on to 28. I like that I'm making progress though. So like Help Arise Part 2, by 9 a.m. on April 15th, Carpathia's crew had rescued hundreds of the survivors from their lifeboats. And then talks about Molly Brown stealing the show. She was, if anybody knows the unsinkable Molly Brown, it was made into a stage musical and a film back in 1964. Debbie Reynolds was in the movie. If you guys know who that is. And here's a poster of the actual movie itself. And then Titanic, back on the big screen. There was a TV version back in 1979. And a cinema version in 1980. And obviously you guys know the Titanic film that came out much later than that. But like I said, there'll be more parts for the second engine in this stage, and you can see that it's going to look a lot like what we just did in stage 27. Basically the other side of that. I'll do the same thing again. I'll pull the parts out and I'll go over them before I start messing with them. But yeah, the organization with this build is way better than, just wait till you guys start seeing what I have to do with the Star Trek build. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm not, because I know what goes into each particular step. Because literally you have to put every single window in each panel, and each panel is lit up. So you have to run LEDs for each specific panel of that one. It's a pain. So that build on stream will take me quite a while to get through multiple stages, to be honest. But anyhow, so we got, see, that says R, that's funny, it says R6. Well, I guess, yeah, see, this says R5. So this is R5, and then we've got R6, which is 28D and 28C. R7, I think that's what that says, yeah, is 28B, and then R8 is 28A. Then we've got 4 connecting rods, which are these right here. They're a little bit different than the last stage. You see they've got hooks and then another kind of sideways hook. And then we've got 4 piston rods right here, and then again we've got the columns for the starboard side this time, and then we've got 5 BM screws again. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the 4 piston rods and the 4 connector rods, and we're going to fit the grips on the end of the rods, of the piston rods, to the ends of onto the bars of the rods. So they're going to go like this. So we're going to have piston this way. Let's see if I can get it on there. It's not clipping, but it goes this way. So we're going to be able to move it that way. So I'm going to set them like that. Make sure they're going the right way, excuse me. And then put all 4 of them like this. They won't work right if you do not put them right. Like, they won't be able to spin. You'll see when we get to that point, when we're dealing with the flywheel and stuff, that they won't work right if you don't have this part correct. I think I messed it up the first time I did it. But there's that piece, and then there's not much to it. Like I said, we got 20, which is R5, which is this one, R6, R7, and R8. Make sure I put them on right. I think I got them right already. Yep. I got them in the right position. The next part again is we take these and these even say R5, 6, 7, and 8 on them. I didn't even notice that the first time that this is the first time I've seen that. So, but again, we'll go just like we did in the last one. One will go there. We got to attach these with 4 BM screws again. So again, did the exact same thing. We're done connecting these, so we'll move these off to the side. The last step we've got to do in this stage is just connecting these to the columns. So we'll work on that right now. I'll just start connecting them and then I'll finish them off with the other screwdriver. Nice part is they can only go in one way because of the tab that's in them. So you know that you're putting them in right. The build, like I said, in my opinion, the build quality out of all the stuff I've built so far, and the customer service and everything else, tied in with Agora models, has been the best I've dealt with in terms of all the companies that because most of these were originally Eagle Moss that I worked, so the DeLorean, Star Trek, the Ecto 1, they were all Eagle Moss to begin with. Fan Home, which basically bought, or D'Agostini, Model Space, whatever you want to call it, is who I got the X-Wing through. And then, which is also Fan Home now, but Fan Home bought all the Eagle Moss stuff, so it got republished, and they're the ones supplying the stuff now. But ultimately, I've run into issues even since that started back up of delays with them. So that's one reason I haven't. These are supposed to be 2-year subscription models, and it's taken me a lot longer to get all the issues than 2 years. I mean, not counting the delays with Eagle Moss going bankrupt. I still should have already had them all by now. I mean, it's been so crazy that I'm at this point. I started the Knight Rider build way after all of these, and I'm gonna get all the boxes for Knight Rider before I get all of them for everything else. So there's that side completed. So now we've got both sides and all the connectors here, and that's it for stage 28. Of course, it says normally store them, but because I'm doing them one after the other, I don't necessarily have to do that. So then it talks about, in this issue, it talks about comics being made based on the Titanic issue in the 20th century, and then Titanic in the future. So it talks about a Doctor Who episode that was based on, I guess there was a space cruise ship named the Titanic in one of their episodes, and then other kind of things, but one of the David Tennant episodes. So this step, damn, my nose is just being stupid. Anyway, so now we'll be working on the crankshaft for the second engine. So that's what is in issue 29. And most times when you get a mailing, and that's why I started off with this many issues, because from 25 to 29 would have probably been a box that I received, because they normally send between 4, I can't remember how many the Titanic crew send, like that Agora sends when they send them out. But I know Fan Home now sends like 6 of them at a time. So that's why I start with the amount that I do. But yeah, with this one, this will be getting us to the almost to the point where that one is, where that engine is. Yeah, my nose is just being, I don't know what it is. It's got to be because it's warm in here. Alright, so once I get all these out, I'll go over the parts real quick and then we'll start moving on the build. So this 29A is a shaft. And then we've got the crankshaft itself, which is the metal part of the, one of the metal parts of the build. Then we've got a stop plate, which is this piece right here, the upper front, and then this is the lower front stop plate. Then we've got a flywheel right here. Then cylinder head C, which is the smaller one. Then we've got two more. It's a stop plate lower rear and a stop plate upper rear, which I'm not sure which one's which. They look the same. I'm gonna have to look to see. I think this has got a little notch in it because this one does not. And they might be slightly smaller. It looks like they're a little smaller than these two. And then we've got cylinder head B, which is one of these. Let's see. Yeah, the smaller one of the two. Then we've got these two pieces, which are distribution valves. Distribution valves right here. Then we've got two cylinder heads that are the same size. They're slightly bigger than that one. Then we've got 5 CM screws. So the first step is we got to take the connecting rod assembly from issue 28, which was, I believe, these 4 with the pistons on them, and we have to connect them to the crankshaft. So now we got to, like, when you look at the way these are situated, I have to position this with the longer shaft at the end, which it looks like it's this one right here. And I'll flip this way. The first one we want to connect will connect on this top crankshaft going this way, just like that. And then the next one will go on the second one facing down. So it'll go on this one. Like that. Then the third one will go 3 over from that on the one facing upwards, like that. And then the final one will be on the very last one. Like that. So that's the first step, and it shows it in the picture here. So I've got them all positioned appropriately. Let me make sure that, yeah, cyclical leaf, I don't need the best viewers on stream, boo, but appreciate you stopping by. Then, okay, now I gotta look at which one was, yeah, it was this one. I gotta take the pistons from this, and they have to rest on, in here, there's little, through the top, there's little sections that these need to rest on. I can get this to flip over. They need to be above that. It says you may need tweezers to position the end of the piston rods inside the tabs in the cylinders. Which I didn't need to do that. They're actually all sitting in it right now. Also make sure that you have the crankshaft the right way round. The longer end shaft should be on the left, which it is. And then I got to take the port column with the cylinders in place and align it with the starboard columns. Check that the ends of the piston rods remain in the correct position and can move freely inside the cylinders. Gotta make sure that I get these on here. So we gotta take the cylinder head. The next step is I gotta take the cylinder heads and distribution valves and fit them on top of the cylinders. So these go here. 29K goes to the left, so I gotta position them in the right manner. So 29K is one of the bigger ones. So this one right here, they're only going to be able to go on one way because of the way these position on top. Like there's a smaller hole and a bigger hole. So there's only one way that this could go on here. So it looks like it's going to go this way. And put those on there. And then the next one's going to be a distribution valve, I believe. Same thing. There's a bigger hole and a smaller hole, so it will only go on one way. Then the next one is 29I, which was the smaller one. This one right here. Again, big versus small, so it's going to go this way here. Okay, for some reason it's not. Okay, hold on. Doesn't want to go in the hole for some reason. There. What's it doing? It's being weird. Alright, let's see. There we go. There's that one. Then 29F is going to be the smallest one. I think these are both the same size, but I'll look. Yeah. Maybe they aren't the same size. They don't want to. Doesn't want to go in on one side of this thing. There we go. And then the other one, big and small. So. just like that, and then this way, just like that. So there's that completed so far. Then I know I got to do more on here. So that's, and it says these are push fit connections. See, is there anybody else talking? No. Then take the shaft, which is this piece, and place it on your work surface, which I already have it. Note the arrangement of the 4 rectangular blocks along the shaft. Okay. One side of each block is almost flush with the shaft, and the side is flat on the work surface. Okay, so now I get what they're saying. So it needs to go this way. Now these need to go connected to this. In between where these little notches are. So, and then they go like this. Is it downwards? Yeah. It's been a while since I did this, that's why I can't remember, but they go like that. See, right, trying to get my hand on this one. For some reason I can't get my finger on that one. What's going on here? There we go. I don't know what was going on there. And this one goes on this little notch. And the last one will go on the very last one. There we go. Alright. So let's see. That's through that step. Let's see what the next part is. Take the assembly from step 4, noting the position of the long shaft at the end of the crankshaft. Yeah, I've already circled in blue. Position the assembly from step 5 as shown. Yeah, like this, and then let's see. Did it have me turn it around now? Yeah, it looks like it. That one's there. And this one goes on this one. It's kind of hard to show you guys on camera because I'm having a hard time like reaching it. Are those two right next to each other? Yeah. These two are right next to each other. Get in there. There we go. And then this one should be on this one right here. Gosh damn it, dude. Did it go on there? Oh, it did. Okay. Okay. Now, fit the grips on the end of the connectors. Now we flip this around like this, and these should go in these holes. Gotta see where those go. Like that. That's right. That's how that should be. Let's see, 29A. Circle and blue at the top. Yeah, I did that already. And I flipped that up, did that. And what's this picture showing now? Oh, I think it's showing these need to be up this way. Alright, take the 4 stop plates. Okay. G, let's see, 29G, which one's 29G, and 29D. Oh, thanks, little Blocka. I just now saw that. Oh, guess what the Blue Ghost Lunar Lander is coming up on its lunar landing? Oh, I've been good, man. How are you doing? Sorry if it was a while. I was kind of paying attention to what I was doing down here. Let's see, 29G is the smaller ones. Oh, and smaller one there. That's this one. And then 29D is the stop plate lower front. Okay, so it's this one. Okay. Then 29H is going to be the other ones. Your model rocket? Nice. One of these days, maybe I'll do one of those. I don't know. My kids haven't really shown an interest in that, so I haven't really done that. But I'm going to look at this again. 29G is the stop plate, so I don't even have the right one. It's this one. It's the bigger one. Why did I look at that wrong over here? Yeah, I did. It's the smaller one of the two. That needs to go over here. Gosh darn. Oops. Let's see. Did I not do something right? Seems like this should be higher or lower down. Let me look at this one. Well, that's down there in the same spot. Seems like it's doing weird stuff. See, that's this way. Let me look at this side just to see. Yeah, those are on the outside. Damn, that one just came off. Damn it. Okay, I gotta fix that real quick. Give me the tweezers. Yeah, I don't know why it is so freaking hot in here. I've got the window open. My lights don't burn hot or anything. Oh, come on, man. Damn it. I don't know why this came off. Must not have been on there real good. I like this one. I don't know what's going on with this one. This one seems like it's in a weird spot. See, there's... Oh, that one's in the middle of that one. Let's see how that one turns on this one. Yeah, it doesn't move very much, not like the rest of them. Let me look at how I got this. Maybe I put it on wrong. Because these seem to be, this should work the same way. It looks like I put them on backwards. How does it show it? Wonder how it's gonna, I'm gonna look at this real quick. You're making yours from Lego to get like a prototype, then you're gonna use a 3D modeling platform to make the real one? Oh, nice. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I don't know. I'm freaking, it's hot as hell in here. I don't know. It's like, but you know, my family keeps, no, it shows it that way. Okay. I'm looking at the picture right here. It shows these up this way this time. So I've got it right. I'll just gotta figure out what's going on with this one right here. This one's being weird. I wonder if it got caught in the, like it should be higher up in that piece maybe, I don't know. Seems like it's too high. May have to pull this off and look at it again. The rest of these seem perfect. This one just seems very low. Like it got caught like it should move, and it's not. So I'm gonna look at that one real fast. Let's see. I mean, I'm wearing a tank top too. That's why I'm like, damn it. Good thing I didn't super glue these or anything, though. Hope I can get this off of there, otherwise I'm kind of... Yeah, I don't know why this one's being weird the way it is. Because it ain't going to work right if it... This whole thing is being very strange. Like it's not moving like that one does. You can tell like this one, I literally can turn this flywheel and everything moves. This one's being a little funky. But I don't remember if it was like that before I actually attached everything either. I honestly don't remember. It just seems a little janky right now. I put it above that tab though, so... Alright, well... This one just seems way too long. I gotta put the stop plate on there, and it's like way down here. I gotta figure that out. It just seems like it's stuck, like it's lower than it needs to be. I really need to figure that out. Hopefully. Problem is, I don't even know if I can get that piece out now. See, the other piece came out. This part. Maybe I can get it with this. If I had a thinner piece. Damn it. Not sure how I will even do that at this point. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would think, me being that it wouldn't be this warm. My kids think it's the fact I have two PCs on, but no. If I open that door slightly, the air will start circulating. Maybe I'll do that just to get it to start moving, even if it's barely open. Hold on. I'll try that. This is really annoying me though, because like that's what it seems like, is that this piece is stuck and it's below the tab or something, and when I did this it didn't go above it, even though I don't know how I'm going to do this. Maybe this blade will get underneath. Trying to get something thin to be able to pull this out, but there we go. I did get it. Nice. It did work. So I should be able to... Problem is now I'm going to have to pull this one out to get it to pull this. Oh, shit. Well, I have to do all of them just to be able to... Probably, huh? Damn it. Actually, maybe if I pull this enough, I can see if it's actually... Yeah, it's not above it, that's why. I'm going to take these back out again. At least that one was the toughest one. So I can tell that it's not above the, I'll just start over from this part. It's already starting to cool down since I opened the door. That's crazy. Yeah, there we go. That'll probably get me where I need to be, because now it's moving. That's good. Okay. If that falls out again, I'm going to put some super glue on it, but I'm glad that I didn't do it yet because of the issues I just had. There's that. I think that's it. Alright, but yeah, so now I'll wrap these around again. I'll put these back in the holes. And you'll see, let's see, when I move this down, see how it's below the plate now? It's actually below it. That's before it wasn't, I couldn't even move it to that spot. So, and then this stop plate sits on it and doesn't let it move. It's gotta be the other one. It can't be this one. This one's too small. Unless I have to squeeze it. Maybe I have to. I don't remember doing that either. But maybe I did. Gosh dang it. See where I'm at? 2 cm screws. Yeah, it's already cooled down significantly in here. That's funny. Oop. Oh, wrong one. This one. Did I put that on the right way? Looks like I put it on. No, it's gotta be that way. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it shows it differently here. That's funny. Huh. I don't get the point of putting the screws on, but I really don't. Doesn't seem like these are the right. Oh, you know what? That's why, because this goes underneath. That's why it doesn't look right. Okay, that makes more sense. This goes on top of that, but this goes underneath this. So the crankshaft is above it. That's what now I'm remembering what I had to do here. So this goes this way. The crankshaft goes on top of this. So like this piece goes here, like that. And these screw in when we put this part on. So both of these stop plates go underneath. Like that. And then, let's see, which one is it? 29H, is that the smaller one? Took me a minute to remember what I was doing. Yeah, they have. It was the minute I opened that door, it cooled down a lot, like within seconds. 29D and 29G. Yeah. And then 29, smaller and bigger one. Yep. So, yeah. Smaller and bigger one. Smaller one goes up here. That's why it looked weird. Because the why the picture did. Gosh, no, it's got both of them on here. Get off. I'll start these and then I'll finish them. Did I? Yeah, that was open. This one. Yeah, that one has to be this way. Okay, why is this one being a pain? Why is it being a pain? Oh, damn it, it clipped off again. This damn thing. Why does it keep unclipping? This side is being a pain in my ass right now. It keeps coming off the... I've put it back on 3 times. There. I'm trying to figure out why this one isn't. It should be right over the top of it. And it's got to be the outer edge, because there we go. There's that side, but is it too far over? Does this go on? Look to make sure it's on the right way. Maybe I need to turn this around. It's fitting really weird. So let's see if that does it. It's got to be like that. I'm running into multiple issues with this one. I don't know why I'm running into so many weird things on this particular section. I didn't run into it the first time I built this thing. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just gotta push it. Then it ain't gonna move around though. It looks right though. It's very weird. Did that? Okay, I thought it popped off again. I was gonna be pissed. Like, dude. Like, this one's being very finicky anyways, because this part isn't, like, pushing down all the way for some reason. It's, like, popping off. It's being very weird. There, I think it just did it just now. For some reason it was being a pain for 20 minutes. I'm exaggerating, but I literally am popping it in there. Yeah, it will be. It's just I got a while to go. This is like the very beginning, man. Oh, that part came off again. I guess I'm about to super glue that one in. It doesn't want to stay in. Here we go. Next part I think is the flywheel. That looks crooked. Did that come off? Are you... Oh my lord, dude. This piece came off now. Why is it crooked? Okay, this is really driving me nuts. Why is... Oh my lord. How did it... What the hell? I just fixed this. Now it won't move. Dude, you know what? I just fixed that. Now it's crooked. I literally just fixed that. You gotta be kidding me. How is it? I would never run into more issues with something. Like, I didn't run into this at all the first time. Now, every time with this part, I've run into issues on this one. This first part, I'm gonna have to undo it again. What the hell, man? I can literally tell there's a problem. There's a gap in this thing again. I don't know what the frick this thing keeps doing. It's like it popped off after I touched something else. It's like, what the hell? I have to move this just to... Like, where did that part even go? Because it's not connected to this no more. Where the hell did it go? Gotta find the pliers. This one just keeps being just dumb. It's like flipped around now. Swear this one was not this difficult the first time I did this. This is completely flipped around. It's stuck somewhere. There we go. I gotta get it where it's actually in the tab again, which is gonna be a pain to make sure it's actually aligned in the tab, which I think is part of the problem. Without opening it up. Need to be able to get this part for one. These tweezers suck. They shouldn't be letting... God bless. Doesn't help that I'm trying to get into a little tiny section. But it doesn't want to hold on to the part for one. I mean, These should easily hold on to that. Okay, dude, seriously. I cannot grab this part to save my life. And it won't stay in the tweezers. Is that the way? No, it needs to turn it around. Fuck. I'm trying to get it at least turned around the right way. That way I can... It seemed like it was right the first time and then it got messed up. See, is that the right way? Or did I have it the... Where am I at? I need to look at the right part. Those are facing this way. So I have it turned around the wrong way. So it needs to be that way. See if I can get it on here with my... Damn. Okay, I can't get my finger in there. Oh, you son of a bitch. I had it and then it fell. See, every time I clip it, it pops. There's no reason it should be doing that shit. Okay, dude, stop moving. Come on, get on there. It can only go on one way, dude. And of course it won't. Gosh damn it. You know, it's like I gotta start over the whole fucking section to get it to go on right. There's no reason it should be flipping around like this. It keeps doing it. Oh, son of a... I'm getting highly frustrated right now. Spent like an hour on this stage, which is just stupid. I made sure that it was above the tab the first time, and somehow it came out of it. And it's messed the whole thing up. This has been more difficult than the little tiny parts. See, it's right here. Gosh damn it, dude. Seriously, fucking tweezers? See, and I can't get my fingers in there. The tweezers will not hold on to the part. I literally just got to get that part on that piece right there. On this crankshaft right here. And it keeps turning and popping off, which is just freaking frustrating as I'll get it. Like, I've got it right here. I've got it on my finger. There. Now I just got to make sure it's in. The problem is I got to get it on the tab right here and make sure that it's in the hole and above the tab. I mean, technically, if I have it sitting right here, it probably is. Because the way that this is designed, it probably is right now. Because I've got it already aligned everywhere else. So I mean, technically, like right now, when I spin this, see, like, it should be aligned right now the way it's turning. So I think I've got it now, because it wouldn't turn the way it's turning if I didn't. So hopefully we're good. Because I think the next part is actually just the flywheel part. How long have I been on? 2 hours? Okay. So that's that. So I already did the bottom, so that's literally this step 7. I think step 8 is just the flywheel that goes on the end of this. Which there's only one way this thing can go on, because there's a little notch in it, which it's facing that way. So I believe the only way I can put it on is like that. Wait, did I put it on wrong? Which way do I? Yeah, so flatten side goes that way. Yeah, so see how everything's moving right now? Not having a problem moving stuff. So that's good. So we're almost done with the second engine now. I'm going to sit this on. This was the first one. I'm going to leave the second one there. That's the end of 29. Frickin' finally. Now I'm going to move on to 30. I got to just find the box though, because I did not pull anything past 29 out. So the boxes are numbered. I just got to find 30. That's 55. 56. Where's the 30s? 62. They must be over here. Yeah, 30. Okay. Here we go. That's 30. 30, 30, 30. Probably finishing up the engine, but we'll see. So it talks about more of the Edwardian era, the Belle Epoque, and Central Europe. It talks about Viennese supremacy and the arts there, the secession building in Vienna. Sometimes it doesn't talk about appropriate. Anyways, I guess there's a memorial to Titanic's crew there. Excuse me, there, and then talks about how Raise the Titanic sunk at the box office back in 1980. So now it's the base of the second engine. So as you see with this one, there's a base on the bottom of this one. That's the first one, so we're just doing the base of the second one. Thank you, Jacob, for all of that stuff. Yeah, I'm glad that that was a pain, man. I did not expect it to be that much of a pain. So I appreciate all that. Were they roses, I think? Roses, and I'm not sure what the other thing is, but appreciate it. Thank you. Oh. Move these over there. They always give you extra screws. So the base is always going to be metal. You could probably hear it hitting my desk. Yeah. So like most of this, besides the cylinders and the connector pieces and the flywheel, are all metal. The cylinders and stuff are plastic. But like connectors typically are plastic in the build, I noticed. So we've got the base for the engine, then we've got, this is the catwalk. So at the bottom, that's where the people would actually walk around. So you could probably see right here, there's a little well, you might not be able to pick them up, but there's little ladders on the edge of here. So people, the workers would work along the bottom of this. So this tells you the scale of how big the engines actually were, since individuals would climb these ladders and be walking underneath this. So we're creating that right now. And then, okay, I must be missing something somewhere. Unless they're, they're in this package. There's 4 exhaust valves in there. They're very small. And then there's a end plate in here. I'm going to leave them in the bag for now. And then there's 5 EM screws. There's 5 FM screws, and then there's 7 AP screws. So quite a bit of screws in this particular section. But so the first thing we're going to do, obviously, is we're going to take the engine assembly that we just got done working on, and we're going to take the catwalk, and we're going to position it with the 2 ladders on either side. It shows it near the catwalk. Yeah. So we're going to put them here, and they're going to align with all the screw holes underneath this section. And then we're going to obviously screw with 4 EM screws right now. And in the instructions, they circle in yellow where those 4 screws go for right now. So that's where we will put them. So when we look at this part, it's going to be these 2 right here. So this one here, I'll start them. That way they're just positioned appropriately. And then the 2 on the end over here. I'll use the other screwdriver to use more brute force. Of course, it won't come out of my hand for some reason. Yeah, normally on Fridays I don't do this. Normally this is a Thursday thing. But I wanted to work on this week. I didn't get a chance to do it yesterday like I wanted to, so I did it tonight instead. So I'm going to screw these in. Yeah, I don't want to like bend anything with my fat pudgy fingers. Or my brute force hands. I mean, I tend to gotta be careful because I'm assuming at some point we're gonna connect stuff up here because there's little areas to put stuff on. They suggest using oil when you're screwing stuff into metal. It makes it easier for the screws to go in. I've never bought it though, but I know the exhaust pipes go up in the top somewhere because that's what all these are on this engine. So I know that's where these are going to go in this when we get to that part in this stage too. Alright, there's the catwalk so far. Let's see. Then position the base over the catwalk. And it looks like this little section goes on this side. Like that. Then there's going to be 4 FM screws for this part. be on the inner part. So they're going to be right here. Right here. I think it was, yeah, this one. And then the last one will be AP screws, the 6. There'll be 6 going into the remaining holes right here, these 6. They want to make sure these engines are in place, I can tell you that. There's enough screws in this thing to... But yeah, there'll be 6 of these. These will be going into plastic, so they'll be easier. I've always found 2, 4, 6. I've always found plastic ones to go in way easier than metal ones. These were just screwing it into the catwalk. Screwing the base into the catwalk. I'm going to go across the way here. That's weird. I don't know why that came off. Almost done with this stage. The only other thing we'll have to do is take the 4 exhaust pipes and put them on top, and then the last, the end cap will be on. Obviously we'll be putting these on the deck somewhere, on that engine deck room. There might only be 2 engines now that I look at that. There's not enough holes to be more than that. I might be looking at it wrong. Actually, no, that's only part of it. Now that I think about it, that's only, the ship's going to be 4 feet long, so we're only talking, we've only got maybe a foot of the ship put together over there so far. That's going to be pretty massive. I'm probably going to put it up on the top shelf up there when I'm finished. Okay, there's that piece. And then one more screw. Might be able to get 1 or 2 more stages out of this tonight. Based on where we're at right now, we'll see. At all the, so there's those 4 in the end cap. So just take the 4 and then put them in the go in the middle of these things. This is an easy step. Just put some glue in place if you need to. But Unless I have to, I won't. Well, I didn't have to with those. So that's where we're at with that one. And then the end cap will go on the front end of the engine at the opposite side of the flywheel, so it'll go over here. And it'll only go in one way because there's two little notches. Just like that. And I might actually put super glue on this part. It seemed kind of a little wobbly, so I'm just going to put some right there. And we'll set that there. I gotta look at that engine and see if that piece is still there, because now that I thought about it, this should have had one too, and it does not. So I'll have to see if I'm missing that part, because it's gone. Well, must be our Smith's delivery. Alright, so the second engine has been completed with a catwalk, base, and exhaust valves. So there's the second engine. So now we got two of them. Now I gotta look for that piece. It may be gone. I may have to ask Agora if they can send me another one of that one little piece. Even though you'll never see it because it's gonna be down in the. It'll be like it's just a detail I'll be missing, I guess, at this point. How long do I think it'll take to finish? It depends on how many. Because I've got all the way to so. That's what I was saying. I don't have all the. I've got 7 more packages to be delivered, but this is how many issues I have in this box over here. So, if that tells you anything. So it really depends on how many I can do per stream, and that kind of thing. So, like today, I'm at 2 hours and 19 minutes on stream. I typically only go 3 hours per stream when I go, so might be able to get two. Depends on these issues, but I may get up to 32, 33. Issue 32 or 33. But yeah, I've got up through 90 something right now, but I've got 7 more boxes to get from them still. So yeah, it'll be interesting. Another ship, the California, was in the area on the night Titanic sank. After the disaster, people wonder why it had not offered assistance to them. And like I said, I know there's 4 funnels. I've only done 2 so far. So there's 4 of them on the ship. So, oh man, this sucks. This is steam pipes for the first engine. So this is going to be a fun. So the port, oh no, there wasn't a missing part. So now that I'm looking at the port engine looks like this. It has this part on it. So this is the part, this is how it looks. So this is the port engine, and this is the starboard engine. But yeah, so this part's gonna be one of my favorite sections. I'm being facetious with that, but it literally is steam pipes for the first engine. So I'm going to be putting steam pipes, I guess, on that one. So yeah, so there's, see all the steam pipes. So this is how small these parts are. Then I got these little details that looks like little wheels and stuff that I got. Jesus, this is gonna be fun. What is this in here? Oh, more steam pipes. That's a, okay. So I envision the next few steps will be that way. Okay. I'm gonna move these over, knowing starboard, this is the first engine. So let's see, 31A is turbine steam pipeline. Now I gotta figure out which one that is. I think it's this one, based on the picture. This is 31A, and then 31B is a hand wheel, which, yeah, they are very small. That's why I'm gonna have a fun time with this one. The hand wheel right here. 31C is a hand wheel support, which I think it's this little piece right there. 31D is a reversing gear, which is this piece right here. 31E is more pipes. I think it's these two in here. There's low pressure pipelines. And we're gonna keep in mind we're probably gonna be doing this twice, because this is the pipes for the first engine. So that's 31E right here. Then we've got 31F, which is, I don't think it's this one. I think it's gonna be one of these other ones. I'll have to look. Got to compare it to the picture. I think it's this one. Based on the picture. Yeah, it's this one. This is pipe A. And then pipe B is 31G. It's a smaller version of that. So it's going to be... So I don't think it's... It might be the... Yeah, it's this one. That's pipe A, or pipe B. Pipe C is a smaller one with a, it's this one. Then 31I is a smaller one. It's got to be this one because there's no other small ones. That's 31I, and then 31K is this one right here. Trying to put them the way they're pictured, but obviously that'll change. I don't know, with this detail, this might be the last stage I do today. Because this might take me a minute. It all depends, we'll see. 31K, and then 31J is detail, is what it's called. Just detail. And then we've got 31L, no, 31K, which I already said was pipe E. And then gangways. These are all gangways in here. So I gotta look to see which one, if there's a difference between the two of them, because they're broken out. There's 4 gangway A's and 4 gangway B's. So I gotta look to see if there's really a difference between the two of them. They've got little pins, so it's like, see if they look any different. I can't tell a difference. They don't even look like a difference in size. So maybe there'll be something that explains that in the instructions, but they do not look any different. They're literally like little walkways, though, is all they are. But again, when you're working with 1/200th scale, yeah, right, at least it's a straightforwardly named detail. Yeah, but I mean, you can't even tell what it is. But anyways, so the first step is 2 reciprocating engines were assembled in previous issues, and this issue work is continued on the port engine, which is this one, which was completed all the way back in issue 10. So that tells you how long ago I built this thing, since we were started on 25 today. Yeah, this is the front of the engine actually, with this piece here. And it says make sure you're working on the correct assembly, which I am. So step 2, take the 4 gangways, check how they fit on the forward sides of the, so it looks like they fit here. Yeah, they fit along. That's going to be interesting. So on each one of these, they fit on the inner side of each of these. With the pins in there. So I don't know if it matters. Let's see. Important advice, gangways 31L and 31M must be positioned upright at 90 degrees to the horizontal as shown. Check that they do not lean inwards, as this would block the connecting rods and the rotation of the drive shaft. Okay, so it might be the fact, the difference will probably be where the pins are. Because one's going to be on one side, the other one's going to be on the other side. So 31L goes on the, let's see, this is the front, so they're going to fit facing that way. So it's going to be the ones with the pins facing that direction. They all do though. You just flip them around, so I don't know if it matters. Is there? Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think it's just... Yeah, so just got to test that they are in correct position by turning the shaft. Okay. Yeah, the ones that are going to matter are the ones on the, the ones on the outside aren't going to matter at all. It's going to be the ones on the inside. Yeah, like I said, I don't think it matters which ones I use. Okay. So like they gotta be fixed like that. So I'm gonna start with that one. I'm gonna need this. I'm definitely gonna use super glue for this. I think I'm gonna do the outer ones first. Because those will be the easiest to deal with. The inner ones are gonna be a pain. Making sure that they don't lean inwards. Okay, why is that one? What the hell is going on here? Getting it all over my fingers. Instead of it... Gosh, why is it... Okay. This one's being... Okay, I got super glue all over my fingers just now. Because this one's just not... What the hell? Why did it do that? Should be easy and just sit in there. And it won't... Gosh dang. I gotta have a problem with something. There, that's what it should have done the first time. Like that's the first two. The inner ones are going to be fun to deal with. Have I ever played Helldivers 2? Yeah, we've played it on stream a few times, me and my oldest son, and my brother used to play. He hasn't played that in a while since he started playing Tarkov. I don't know how. You know, you would think this is going to be a pain. I don't know how I'm going to do this and be able to hold it in place without. These are going to be a pain to get on the inside of this thing. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I can't put my finger in there. I don't know how it's going to get in there. It's going to have to be a tweezer thing, but I don't. It's going to be a pain. I really don't know how it's going to work. It's going to be something I'm going to have to like. Gosh dang, how the hell am I going to do that? I'm trying to think what the best way to do that is. Maybe I can move these. Okay, why are these not even moving? That's not helping me. Oh, this is going to be fun. These gangways are just going to be a blast. How the hell am I going to get them in there? I can't even get my finger in there. Can't even get the tweezers in there. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to work. Did I just drop that? What the hell? Where did it go? Oh my Lord. These are not going to, this is not going to be a fun part. I can tell you that. Like, it's literally not wanting. I don't. Why would they not have you do that before you do all this other stuff? That seems like a lapse in when to do that. Well, it's not that the pieces will get smaller. The problem is I've got to get these little pieces in this little area right here on all these. Like the outer ones are easy. I already did those. It's these. I got to get this little piece in this little gap and in place where it's not going to mess with the movement of these. So it's like, you know, like when it moves like this, those gangways can't get in the way, but I got to be able to get them on there, which is just like trying to move them to where I can actually get them in there. Like they got to go in here in that little section, and I can't even get the piece situated appropriately. Like trying to do it this way. This might be the way that I have to do it. Like literally take it like this. Yeah, that looks like I'm going to have to do it like that. That might be how I think I might have just figured out how to do it, but let's see now. So I got to do more super glue because I took too long, but this might get me where I need to get. See if that actually works this time, because I took it like this. I can grab it. Okay, my finger stuck to it. And I came across this way. And did I get it right there on that? Yeah, I did. So, and it's not leaning inwards, so let me make sure I got it. I might need to adjust it slightly, like that. But yeah, that worked at least. And if I do this, it's still not going to mess with the movement. So then I'll do the next one this way. Oop. I'll do the same thing with this one. I think I figured out how to actually get it done though, which helps. At least with the gangways. I don't even know what I'm doing with the pipes yet. So see, I gotta do this way. So I'll do it just the same way, just going the oh man. Grab it with the walkway, like, okay, now it's stuck to my finger. There we go. Okay, why is it not coming off? Damn it. There we go. Oh, you son of a bitch. I had it and then it slipped off. Damn it. Did the freaking super glue must have freaking worn off. Dang it. Oh, come on, man. Jesus. Where did it go? Oh. Let's see. Maybe if I hold it like this and do the super glue while I'm... Oh, you son of a bitch. It turned. Damn it. I had it in there. Then it turned on me. There. I felt it pop into the hole. To get off my finger, though. Oh, you son... Oh. Did it... Oh, you son of a bitch. It fell out of that side. Dude, shouldn't be that difficult. I think it's in there now. As long as it sticks. Well, it doesn't need to be inward though. I need to adjust that. It needs to come out. Like that. let it sit there for a minute. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them done. Got 4 more to go. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? I need to hold it like that. I wish it would quit turning on me. Dude, it's in the... This is driving me insane. I figure it out and then it just does something else. Oh, what the hell? It was in there. Don't come out, you piece of crap. Oh, you shit. You came out of the other side. No, you didn't. See, this is the thing that kills me. I can't get my finger in there to move this. There. These 4 in here. The ones that are going to be a bitch are going to be these 2. Because they're so close to the... Yeah, looking at my timing, this will be the last stage that I do tonight. I'm going to work on this one just to get it... Oh, shit. See if I can get this one in there. Actually, that one ended up being fairly easy, which is kind of weird. As long as it's straight up, I got to look at it, but it's not leaning inwards. It's kind of leaning outwards, though. Whoa. Yeah, that one was way easier to put on than I thought it would be. I'll let that one sit there. Okay. But yeah, at least I figured out how to get these on here. What else do I have to do? I know I got pipes, but these pipes aren't as small as I thought they were going to be. So, but yeah, this will definitely be the final stage of tonight. think I got that one in there. I'll have to look, make sure. Oh, damn, it stuck to my finger. Damn it. You piece of crap. I had it, and then it stuck to my finger. Damn it. That's a pain in the ass. It came with my finger. Get through there, you piece of shit. Dude, why isn't it going in there? I had it and then that ticks me off. I had it and then all because why it stuck to my finger, I don't know. I have to redo the glue again. Like, it's literally not going in that. For some reason, it doesn't want to go in that hole. Actually, now I think I might have got it in there. As long as it doesn't stick to my finger again. I mean, and it looks straight too, so that's good. Last one. So now of these at least, which I think the rest of the pipes are on the outside, so it won't be like these where I gotta put them in between, I'm hoping. But I get to look forward to doing this again on that one. Which might be the start of the stream next time. When I'm working on a Titanic again. It's funny though how it wasn't as hard. Like, these seem to be easier than I thought they would be hard, and it seems like these are the easiest ones, or they're going in the easiest at least. I don't know why this one's being a pain on this side. Let me look, see how crooked it is. I need to pull that one out a little bit. There we go. Then the last test will be just to make sure that this moves around fine and doesn't get in the way, which they don't, so that's good. Alright, that part's done. Let's see. Take the reversing gear, which is 31, this one, and the detail. Check how the pegs on this fit into the holes in the starboard side of the plinth. So on this side. See, it's next to the, yeah, so it's going to be this one and that one. And the detail will be further up, facing this direction. Should have put that one in first, probably. Oh, That went in fine. So that's where those go right there. You guys can see that. See the gangways I had to do. You probably can see the little metal pieces in between. Well then, I don't need glue. The peg on the hand wheel fits into the hole in the support. And then that fits into the base. So it's D-shaped. Which it looks like it fits right here. Oops. Damn. D-shaped. Damn, see, you need magnifying glasses for this shit. It's like, it looks like it's this way. Yeah, so I'm going to put the wheel in this side. Okay, I'm gonna put some glue on this piece because I'm worried about losing it at some point. I just got a lot on my finger just now. I have to wash my fingers off. And same thing with this. I'm going to put a little bit on the bottom of this. I'm going to sit that right there for a second, let it dry a little bit. That's that one. Hey, GB Models, how's it going? Take pipe B. Which one's pipe B? I gotta look at which one that is. I've got 531G, so it's the third one. Damn it. And they all got kind of tore up with the, like that's E, this is A, F, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. 31G, and fit it into the starboard side up here. Yeah, underneath. Hope it goes this way because there's two holes over here. There we go. I think I'm going to have to, there's that one. And 31I fits vertically over pipe B. That's the smaller one, it's this one right here. it's showing, is it showing the back? Yeah, it's showing the back one. Okay. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on that. It goes in the back slot here, and then this slot right in the engine up here. And 31A is the big one. It goes, this one I shouldn't have to probably put. Damn. And that one goes there. Oh, I thought I hit the engine. I was like, what did I just hit? 31A and then 31K. This one's 30, is that the long one? That's this one right here. K goes in the bottom of that. Which way does it go though? It shows flat. Do I got the right one in my hand? Glue in place. Hey, I don't need to glue that one in place. Like that shows it. I think it's this one actually. I'll look again. Is that? It might actually be this one. I think actually. Yeah, it's this one. Yep. So it goes in this peg and then this peg on the cylinder. I think these are gonna be glued into place because they're very loose. So I'm going to put a little bit of super glue on these pegs. As they go into these cylinders right here and right here. I'm going to hold them there for a second. Then on the other side, the other pipes go on the other side. Let's see, they're good now. Okay. And then on this side, we take these two. And they go in, let's see, longer versus shorter. Okay, so then there's two holes here. And two holes there. to get this one in there. All the rest of them have went in quite easily. This one's being a pain on the bottom. There we go. Alright, there's that one, and then there's two more left. (31F) and 31. This is 31H and 31F. Take the last two. 31H goes on the top, right next to the like this little hole right here. Yeah, these are going to be fun to do. These little tiny holes. See if I can get, I'm going to put some super glue on the tip of these. Oops. I put a little too much on that one. I'll just sit them right there. They should just align into the holes. Why is that one not doing it? That's weird. The other one went perfectly fine. This one, for some reason, this side isn't. Maybe I didn't have enough super glue on that side. Why is it not going in? So you're getting this. Normally this is where I need the tweezers, is to get these little ones into these little holes. There, I think that's, it got in there finally. Then the last one, where's that last one going? I can't. 31F. At the bottom, there's 4 holes. Okay. That's these 4. So I'll put some glue on those 4. Alright, that's the last one, so I'll close this up because I'm literally at the end. Then these are going to go in these 4 holes here. If I can get them in there. There we go. I'll hold that one there for a second because it's being a little janky. Alright, so, alright, that's it for issue 31. See all the pipe that we put in place on both sides. So we'll be doing that again Probably, I'm going to look at the next issue just to see, but I can bet we're probably going to do that in the next one. I bet you 32 will be for the second engine, or we'll be doing more on that one. Engine details and 2 pumps. So more detail. Jesus. So yeah, so there's more detail to go on that engine itself. So, and then we're doing more on the turbine. So, a lot of detail shit that I'll be doing in the next one. So, there'll be more details put on that first engine, and then we'll be putting more on the turbine in the next one. So, all right. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the build today. I might continue this one, but let me know either on YouTube or whatever if I should continue building this one, if I should do more of the Star Trek Enterprise next week, if I should work on Knight Rider again. Infinity Gauntlet, I'm waiting for a piece for it. The DeLorean I can actually continue working on too. Or if you want me to continue working on this one, I can do that. Just a lot of details I'm going to be doing over the next few. It looks like, well, I mean, through the whole thing, that's just how they are. So, but everybody, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'll be streaming a game. I'm not sure which one at this point, but I will be gaming tomorrow night. Let's see, what did I play last Saturday? I think it was Ninja Gaiden 2 Black is what I played last week. So that might be what I play tomorrow. And then Sunday I'll be finishing my Optimus Prime build that's up there. The Lego build. I'll be finishing that on Sunday. So, for all of us here at the Hardy Geek, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream tonight, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody.